Martin from in behind. Tried to slip it in front. Oh, it's going to head to the empty net, and Martin is going to score into his own goal. And the Manitoba Moose have won the game.
Well out of his net comes Matt O'Connor.
Stygg får ju pucken, ska damma iväg den, blir lite upphakad i skottögonblicket.
When it comes to the most embarrassing plays in hockey, if not all professional sports, I'm sure a couple plays come to mind. Diving,
Jersey embellishment. Oh boy.
maybe slipping in a fight. But what has to be the epitome of shame is an own goal. As not only is the spotlight on you, teammates are pissed, fans are outraged, but in many cases, you single-handedly caused your team to lose. Like perhaps Chris Russell, who in the dying minutes of a 4-4 game would release a hilarious swinging snapshot on Brassard, which would be the game-winning goal. Or perhaps an OT winner, as Damon Severson attempting to clear the puck
and a roll off a score!
would backhand it straight through the 5-hole of Mackenzie Blackwood. Horrendous. But okay, these are just regular season games, so the consequences were not astronomical. But what if I were to tell you that there has been own goals that single-handedly lost crucial playoff games in our series, or even worse, a Stanley Cup winning own goal? And before we keep going, I do have a big announcement, as I'm pleased to announce that the RT channel has its first major sponsor, which is DraftKings. It's on, Ontario. DraftKings Sportsbook, one of America's top-rated sportsbook apps, has arrived. As now you can legally bet on your favorite sports from MMA to hockey to playoff hoops and so much more. Bet on special parlays, spreads, money lines, and more. Plus, do it now from anywhere in the province. Join the action, download the app, and explore everything that DraftKings Sportsbooks has to offer. And to celebrate the pursuit for the Cup, DraftKings Sportsbooks is now offering a wide variety of betting markets for all of their customers. You can also check out DraftKings' impressive features, including same game parlays. And it's easy, as you can select a game, combine multiple bets like which team will win, goals scored, and more of a shot to win big. And DraftKings also offers a mobile casino where you can play your favorite casino games right from the comfort of your own home. Don't even need to go outside. Play games such as slots, blackjack, roulette, and Cleopatra. So click the link in my bio to get in on all this great DraftKings action. When it comes to recent forgotten stars, a name we definitely don't hear enough of these days is Dan Boyle, as he was an elite puck-moving defenseman, a reliable defender and a power play magician. However, back in 2010, Boyle would have the biggest blunder of his entire career, because after a grueling playoff game versus the Avalanche, the game would go scoreless in regulation, and then it happened. As my man would score a game-winning overtime own goal, as he would backhand it from the corner straight through the wickets of Nabokov. Now, luckily, the Sharks would still go on to win the series, but they would eventually get swept by Chicago in the conference finals. And somehow, 2 years later, Marc-Edouard Vlasic of the Sharks would also score a playoff own goal.
Russell into Sabotka. Vladdy Sabotka shot. Oh, they score! Vlasic put it in! And the Blues made it 1-0. Oh, here? Oh my goodness, he swipes on it, and what a break for the Blues to start it off.
Because after St. Louis would shoot the puck off the rush, the puck would trickle through the legs of Niemi, where Vlasic would panic and shoot it right into his own net, also giving the San Jose Sharks the record for the most own goals in playoff history. Yet, these goals don't even sniff the catastrophic failure of Marc Bergevin. Yes, that Marc Bergevin.
No!
As the Burger Van in Game 2, after being down 1-0 to the Sharks. Side note, I'm just realizing how the Sharks have been involved in many playoff own goals, which is just hilarious. But in this game, we would see what is perhaps the most infamous own goal in league history, as Mark would catch the deflected pass on the rush, and I kid you not, hilariously catch and throw the puck into his own net.
Centering pass, gloved out of midair by Bergevin. How long did he have that puck in his glove? Now the puck's in the net. But the question is, how did it get there? There's Bergevin. That's where I thought he had it. Oh, he did.
He did. He threw it right in his own goal.
He threw it in his own net.
Oh my goodness.
And what makes this own goal more absurd Nobody on the ice even knew it went in, besides Chris Pronger, who was absolutely pissed and just ignored everything and skated to the bench, as St. Louis would end up losing this game and get eliminated by the Sharks. But this own goal doesn't even compare to Steve Smith, because back in the 80s, the Edmonton Oilers were a goddamn wagon. Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier, Yari Curry, Grant Fuhr, oh my god, Paul Coffey, and they were so dominant that they were coming off back-to-back Stanley Cups, on their way to 3 in a row. Insane. And in what can only be described as a matchup made in fairy tales. We would see the Edmonton Oilers match up against the Calgary Flames. Battle of Alberta, baby. Yep, I think he knew what he's doing. No goal. And in Game 7, the game was tied 2-2 late in the third. However, this would happen.
Oh, they score! Oh, Steve Smith, in attempting to get it out of his own zone, put it in the net!
Steve Smith, who just received the puck behind the net, would try to make a breakout pass up the middle. Except, he would bank it off the back of Grant Fuhr's leg, and it would go in, which ended up being a Game 7 own goal winner. Could you imagine if we saw that today? I mean, yeah, I guess we saw something close, as the Flames would eliminate the Oilers that game, putting an end to the Oilers' cup streak. And what might even be the worst part about this story? Steve Smith scored this own goal on his birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. However, the Oilers would end up winning back-to-back cups in the preceding years, meaning we almost witnessed 5 Stanley Cups in a row put to bed from an own goal. Yet, none of this comes close to the most legendary own goal the game has ever seen, perhaps in sports history, because back in 2007, we would see a juggernaut matchup. Jason Spezza, Daniel Alfredson, Mike Fisher, and let's not forget, Mr. 50-07 Danny Heatley.
Danny Heatley, ladies and gentlemen, first time ever had to be subject. Most embarrassing moment in hockey.
Yeah, never.
What?
No, sir, I've never been embarrassed.
Matching up against Timo Solani, Chris Pronger, Scott Niedermayer, and J.S. Jaguar, because after the Ducks would take a commanding 3-1 series lead, heading into Game 5, the Senators were fired up, as they were still 3 games away from taking home their franchise's first Stanley Cup. And after going down 2-1 in the game, they were still fighting. However, it would happen.
Phillips. Look out! He nearly got it in his own net! He did! Oh, my goodness.
Chris Phillips would become the only player in NHL history to score a Stanley Cup winning own goal, as this goal would stand as the game winner. And right after it happened, the Senators would absolutely collapse, letting in 3 more quick goals, and losing the cup to the hands of the Ducks. Incredible. And I guess now that we're here, we might as well go over the game record for the most own goals scored in a single game. Because after 2 quick goals in the first minutes of the game, Stefan Noesen would slip, as the puck would bounce off his leg and into the net.
Boss, keeper Sherwood, and it deflects in!
But it's okay. It's only 1 goal. We'll get it back. And so they did, as they would tie it back at 2 and then take the lead on the power play. Both the Ducks and Devils would score another quick goal, so the game is now 4-3 for the Devils, heading into the third. Except after a backhand from the point.
By Corey Schneider as it changes direction. That's tough.
Ben Lovejoy would go to glove the puck, and it would deflect straight into the back of their own net. So we are once again tied, and I kid you not, right after this goal, Andy Green, who was attempting to swat the puck into the corner,
They scored!
would hilariously perfectly bat the puck bar down on his own net, completing the elusive, the notorious own goal hat-trick, ladies and gentlemen. Yet, the Devils were not giving up, as they would pull their goalie and actually tie it up in the dying seconds. But the hockey gods were like, absolutely not. You are losing this game, my friend.
Walks in, he scores!